right, we are back now, 12:14 this Tuesday afternoon, taking a live look behind me at Katahdin from Millinocket. Beautiful day out there, Keith.
Beautiful. And it looks like we finally got rid of the snow, or maybe there's just a little bit left.
I think
up
so,
there.
maybe a tiny bit.
Tiny bit
much,
in the ravines there, but as of a week ago, there was a bunch of snow left. Yep, a little bit still in some of the nooks and crannies there. It takes a while. Today, another beautiful day, a lot of sunshine out there. We talked about really the only thing that's going to influence us as far as cloud cover goes is maybe a little bit of wildfire smoke. We've got wildfires here, here, and here, roughly. And most of that is drifting away from us, but some of it's pulling back towards the coastline later this afternoon. That may give us a little bit of that wildfire smoke into our zone. Here's a look at the computer models of where the track is of these wildfires right now. So the smoke is going down into Massachusetts, but some of this is drifting into northern Maine. Wind shift will push it onshore though, so something to watch later this afternoon. Right now, not a big impact, and temperatures are climbing pretty quickly into the mid and upper 60s along the coastline. You go farther inland, we're talking about 70 or so, and a couple of mid 70s out towards Freiburg. And this is very, very similar temperature profile wise to what we had yesterday too, which was a little bit cooler along the coast, especially in the late afternoon. The sea breeze will kick back in there. That could usher on some of that wildfire smoke to the coast. Otherwise, inland will stay upper 60s to around 70 until about sunset. And then tonight is not quite as cool as last night. We did have some 30s out there over western Maine last night. I don't see that happening again tonight. We'll be in the mid 40s and upper 40s through most of the evening. And by tomorrow morning, this is 8 o'clock, a lot of us hovering around 60 degrees, which will give us an easier place to spring off of and get warmer tomorrow. So I think mid 70s along the coastline, inland 80 to 85. I think we'll do it for most spots. We'll stay mostly sunny, but we'll see a couple of clouds pop up in the afternoon just because of some of that heat, that air rising up in the atmosphere. And then Thursday is our best chance to get really warm in a lot of spots. We could get as warm as the mid 80s along the coastline, and I think we'll see some low 90s inland. That will finally spark a chance for an isolated shower or storm, but we're probably talking 10% chance, if that, for most of us. So here's what I think for Thursday afternoon along the coast, mid 80s. I could see Rockland and Bar Harbor getting to 80, but I played them at 78 for now because they're going to be fighting the ocean as they often do. But inland, quite warm. I got some low 90s out there. This air mass is really quite similar to what got us going on Sunday, so I see no reason we shouldn't pop some 90s again. One thing you might notice this time though, a little bit more humid, a little sticky Thursday afternoon and into Friday too. Front comes through on Friday. It's a backdoor cold front that'll give us some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, and then we get cooler for the weekend. The weekend looks a little bit more certain. Yesterday the Euro had rain all weekend. This time around it has some showers early Saturday, then clearing us out Saturday afternoon, and we're in better shape on Sunday. But it is worth noting, it doesn't look all that warm at this point. Mid 60s on Saturday, right around 70 or so on Sunday, even with the sun kicking in inland. Along the coast, upper 60s to around 70 on Sunday as well, and then maybe some showers coming back into the picture on Monday. So I think we had our first feel, Chloe, on Sunday of a summer vibe. I think especially so on Thursday because we'll bring some humidity into the picture too.
All right. I'm not looking forward to the humidity, but oh well.
I was going to say, you're not selling it. I'm excited, but not most Mainers don't like it, so it's just going to be a one-day thing.
Right, but we'll take it anyways. Not going to complain about the sunshine. Thank you, Keith.